Welcome to our van life with our three little dogs, episode 66. It's the first day of our 2-week road trip to Canada, and we found out too late that our power system is not working properly amidst all the smoke and heat. We thank you for joining us on this journey. Hi everyone. We are traveling into Bend, Oregon. Right now, we have about 2 hours and 33 minutes left of our drive before we get to our destinations. Currently, 5:49 in the afternoon, 82 degrees out. In front of me here are Jabba and Yoda's memoirs. So after Jabba had passed away, we got his paw prints, and then this is the shirt that Yoda was wearing when we took him to the vet and said goodbye to him. We haven't gotten Yoda's ashes, his hair, and his paw prints yet, so it'll probably be another couple of weeks before they get delivered to us. At this time, we bring them everywhere with us. Everywhere we travel, they're always here in the van with us, and it helps because we feel like they're still here, like they are out here visiting new places with Sean and I and our 3 dogs, Chewbacca, Boba Fett, and our new little girl, Bail Organa. We hope to scatter their ashes someday to different areas where they like to go, such as when we're up at the lake or when we're up home in Canada. And we hope you also continue to join us in our journey, because we do still have new adventures to be had with Chewbacca is in the small bag here, and then Bail and Boba Fett inside the bigger band.
Her first time out in the wild with a leash. She's ready to explore the world. The baby Bail. Oh, big yawn. Jabal, you ready to go? Lots of fires in the area, unfortunately, but looks like there's some rain over there too. Cool little dog walk view of the grass lake, which is really just grass from what we can tell, and big old thunderheads behind Pia. What you doing, Bail? This is her actual first legit walk. Ooh, big thunder. That storm is coming close. Bo, where's your mommy? We got a long ways to go. Going to Canada? Oh, Chewbacca? Chewbacca? What do you think, Bail? Made it to the Badlands and Dry River Canyon, Oregon Badlands Wilderness, just at dusk. It is smoky, but it looks like it is a big area. And no campfires, no charcoal. Stove's okay. Pack in, pack out. Bureau of Land Management. Happy Saturday, everybody. This is day one of our big trip, and we are in the Oregon Badlands. We only saw 2 other rigs, and we have this whole big spot all to ourselves. We are hungry, so we're about to eat.
Never walked in sand.
Yeah, Bale is having her first experience. This is a kind of a sandy circle at the end of one of the spikes of this BLM area. There's campfires, but they say it's forbidden, and it's a little smoky, but I think it's a little drizzly too, so it knocks some of the smoke out. So we're gonna have some dinner and relax and check out about the fires. Going into Montana tomorrow, there's definitely a bunch of fires all in this area because it got really smoky coming up north. So it's a time of the year, fire season, and we're hopeful that we won't have to run into anything. Chihuahuas are having fun. So we just got done driving for 8 hours, and this is the first time that our Volta system did not charge up to 100%. The only new thing that we have is the 12 volt plugged into our new EcoFlow fridge. So we're gonna unplug the fridge and maybe see how it goes with the first section, because we do have a battery. We definitely are going to need the battery to charge when we drive for the next 2 weeks. So we just rebooted the Volta because a lot of people on the Storyteller Facebook group say that's the first thing you should do. So we'll cross our fingers that works as well, but I have to try a couple troubleshooting options because this is the first time this has happened. Okay, we're going to unplug the 12 volt from the fridge here, and let's see. So now we're down to 98%. We'll see what's what. Maybe check it again before we go to sleep, see if the battery will last all night. This is how puppies cool off at night. You like that, Bale? Careful. Morning, everyone. Chewbacca's exploring this site. We are up about 6 a.m. here at the BLM spot. Get the doggies out. And it is smoky as hell, so we have discovered a couple situations last night. We're going to check again this morning. We probably can't go at all the way we wanted to go. I-90 is currently completely closed going through Spokane, which is the fastest way to get to Glacier National Park, which is where we wanted to go today. So we're probably not going to go there because to go alternate routes, it's a long ways, and it's all through like horrible air quality. So even here where you can see we're like
kind of shrouded in smoke all around us. It is not actually like the worst air quality. It's like yellow to orange, and everything in Eastern Washington, they have a horrible fire with Medical Lake and Cheney, with tons of houses being burned. That is in like the purple, so we don't want to go there. And that's also where our lake place is kind of nearby, so it's really bad smoke and air quality. So we are going to potentially go south and east, where the air quality is good, away from a lot of the fires. There's also a lot of fires up in Canada right now, and potentially head over near Yellowstone, and then head up through Montana and Canada north, to avoid the bad air quality. So we're going to check out some maps, do some driving. We also have a situation where, for whatever reason, we're not sure if it's the alternator fuse or something got unplugged, but our Volta battery system did not charge during the whole drive yesterday. So our battery is low. We rebooted it last night, and we're going to do some driving. Also, the big change we had is we have our EcoFlow new fridge plugged into the 12 volt here in the back, and we are going to unplug that and let it run off the battery for a little bit and see if that also affects something. So we've got some troubleshooting to do. The Storyteller Facebook group forum had a lot of ideas from David, who we met out in Trona, and we're going to try a bunch of his troubleshooting tactics as well, including looking underneath the engine to see if the alternator plug got wiggled loose, or got wet or muddy or something like that. So we're going to do some checking and we'll report back on what happened.
Sean is trying to troubleshoot with the Storyteller Facebook group.
Yeah, David from the group is fantastic at helping people troubleshoot the multiple issues, but especially the Volta. The majority of the people in the group are Mercedes Sprinter chassis, so it's a little bit difficult, I think, for the Ford, since it's kind of new with Storyteller. The initial thought is that the alternator fuse might have blown, and the problem with the Ford Transit versus the Mercedes is that on the Mercedes, evidently the alternator, the Volta, which is the secondary alternator, which like a 48 volt, is more accessible, and the fuse is more accessible, so you can just check it really quickly, like visibly. And with the Ford, it's evidently wrapped in a heat wrap, and you can't get into it very easily. So I pulled the front of the van up on leveling blocks to get a little bit better accessibility, take some pictures, and a couple people confirmed that it's in a heat wrap. So we can't really get at it to check it visibly if the fuse is blown. David said the alternate way to check it is use a multimeter tool, but even if it's blown, a shop out here is not going to be able to replace the 48 volt fuse. So we'll know what the problem is, but we won't be able to fix it, essentially. The other option that a couple people brought up is that the actual reader is just malfunctioning, and if it's holding a charge, which it is right now, although it's going down, we might be able to do it. So we're gonna probably end up staying at an RV park tonight, somewhere between here and Canada, and see if we can do shore power to charge the battery, and that will also tell us if the alternator's just messed up or the actual inverter's messed up.
If it won't charge from shore power, it's quite plausible that our inverter has malfunctioned. Not optimal.
So we will be out of luck, and we'll probably have to cut our trip short and get the Volta fixed. So this is really a huge bummer for us because I was looking forward to going up to Canada. We'll see. What do you think? Should we go back home?
No.
So I don't know how else we're gonna have power if our Volta goes all the way down to 0, because right now we're at 20%. We'll keep you guys in the loop.